Hello children, welcome you all to online class eSuvidya. In previous subsequent classes, we discussed about the festivals of Northeast India. That means we came to know about 8 northeastern states of India and the important or major festivals which are celebrated in those 8 states. We came to know about the most important festival of Assam, that is Bihu, Kongali Bihu, Rongali Bihu and Bhogali Bihu. Then we came to know about the festivals of Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland and Sikkim. So all 8 states and their festivals we have already discussed. So today we will come to the conclusion, because in every topic, in an essay type topic, there is introduction, description and conclusion. In the introduction we came to know, in the first paragraph we came to know about the geographical and administrative division of India, isn't it? Then other 15 paragraphs are based on the festivals of 8 states. Then the last paragraph is conclusion, and now we will conclude our chapter, we will conclude our topic and we will summarize. Then you will go through the chapter again and again and you will try to remember better. You will try to remember all the festivals' name, when are they celebrated, why are they celebrated, where are they celebrated and how long are the festivals celebrated. So everything you have to remember for the exam point of view. So now let's read the last paragraph, a very small paragraph, then we will conclude. Look at your books. Hardly a month passes in any of the 7 states without a festival or two. Most of them have a religious importance or significance, as the people offer thanks to the gods for a good harvest or prosperity, or ask for protection against calamities. But these celebrations also help encourage cultural and artistic activities and bring out the natural talent of the people. So in this last paragraph, not anything is given about a specific state. That is a general view, general comment. That means hardly a month passes. That means there is not a single month without celebration of festivals. In every month, minimum 1 or 2 festivals are celebrated in all those 8 states, northeastern states. 7 states it has written, but including Sikkim, there are 8 states we came to know. So without a festival or 2, that means every month they celebrate, they observe minimum 1 or 2 festivals. And those festivals are based on religious importance. As I told, we pray God for our good health, for our prosperity, to take away the evil spirit from our home. So many festivals are there. There are festivals of light like Diwali in our state and Tihar in Sikkim. So some festivals are based on religious importance and some other festivals are based on agriculture. And in agriculture, as all these 8 northeastern states are very fertile land and they are very rich in agriculture, because they are blessed with the Brahmaputra river which flows through Assam. So Assam is very lucky to get the Brahmaputra river, mighty Brahmaputra river, and due to Brahmaputra river their soil is alluvial soil, and that soil is very fertile and that is best for agricultural product. So basing on agriculture, they observe different types of festival for giving thanks to God, for requesting them to give good progress or good crops, good harvest, and sometimes also before starting their agricultural season, before starting sowing the field, they also start worshipping God. So some celebrations are based on agriculture and some celebrations are based on religious importance. But these celebrations also help encourage cultural and artistic activities. So in all these celebrations, people normally show their traditional dance and folk song, like various activities like archery, hunting, food gathering, and so many things, so many hidden talents among the people, they are also exhibited, depicted or showcased in these festivals. So these festivals are some scopes to show the hidden talents among the people. So now our chapter is over and we can summarize the chapter like this. So here you look at the blackboard. I have given a number of festivals of all the 8 states and their name. In column A the state and in column B the name of festivals. So if you can match those festivals with the state, then it is clear that you have better understood and you have also gone through the chapter at home. So just look at the blackboard. The first one, the New Year Festival of Assam. Which is the New Year Festival of Assam? From in section B, Papir, Karachi Puja, Sagadawa, Rongali Bihu, Tihar, Losar, Ningola Chokova, Chapchar Kut, Wangala, Hornbill Festival. So which is the New Year Festival of Assam? Rongali Bihu. The New Year Festival of Arunachal Pradesh, Losar. A charming festival of Manipur, Sagada. No, a charming festival of Manipur, Ningola Chokova. The spring festival of Mizoram, Chapchar Kut. Chapchar Kut is the spring festival of Mizoram. The harvest festival of Meghalaya, Wangala, or 100 drums beaten. The most colorful and charming festival of Nagaland, I have told you, it is named after a bird, state bird, Hornbill Festival. Yes. A week-long festival of Tripura, Karachi Puja. An amazing Buddhist festival of Sikkim. The festival based on Buddhist calendar, Sagadawa. An indigenous folk dance of Arunachal Pradesh. The folk dance, independent folk dance that does not belong to any company. What is the name? Papir. The festival of lights in Sikkim, Tihar, that is equal to our light festival, Diwali. So, this is some of the festivals of different states of Northeast India. So in this chapter you can also get a long type questions which carries 5 marks and you will prepare for this. I have also given you hints and you will prepare as many questions as possible from the lesson. So this is all about the festivals of Northeast India. Then thank you all.